Welcome to another episode of Shock and Awe Tour Reviews. This is an Aw Shucks, an unboxing of this Boba Fett from Hot Toys.
So let's start this off. That when I ordered this, Book of Boba Fett didn't exist.
Okay.
This is based off of his season 2 Mandalorian appearance.
Back when he was likable.
Back when he was badass.
Okay.
And not awful. There's a chance that had Book of Boba Fett existed
Before
that this wouldn't be here. That I may have just gone, you know what? A 6-inch version is good enough. Because I don't have a 12-inch Boba Fett.
Okay.
I have sideshows some of their previous non-Hot Toys Star Wars guys.
Okay.
But I don't have a Boba Fett. So I was like, holy crap, 2 figures for the price of one really expensive figure.
Mm-hmm.
Boba Fett's awesome still. Let's ruin our life. Okay. And so I did.
Let's open this shit up.
So you get this cool box insert to keep your box. I'm probably just going to keep it in the box because who gives enough about boxes? And then here is giant pieces of plastic. So we're going to look at Warrior Monk Boba Fett first.
Okay.
And when he finally shows up, he's in this sand dune Warrior Monk mode. One of the things that Sideshow Hot Toys is known for is their insanely beautiful and crazy portraits.
That is amazing.
He has crazy, every little nook and cranny of his head that is messed up, painted, or whatever in the show in real life is there. His eyes are gloss, the rest of him is flat. He's got his neck fat. He's got all just amazing neck fat.
I know. I don't know that we've ever talked about neck fat.
Yeah.
Shock and Awe exclusive.
He's got some stubble on his, just an amazing, probably the best head we've ever looked at.
Oh yeah.
And he comes in his stupid robe.
Well, that's the other thing Hot Toys is known for, right? It's the soft goods.
Soft
robes.
goods, yes. So he's got robes and things. He's got his holsters and stuff, and like every one of these, I've always assumed that they're rifle rounds or whatever, painted. They all come out too.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Every single one of them was removable. And he's got
Don't know why that needs to be, quite honestly, but it's cool.
working belt buckles so that you can have him slowly using his rounds and
Take pride in their work.
yeah. He's got boots. They're worn with dirt and grime. In this scale, these soft goods work very well. They're
Yes.
still not great, but they're way better than anything shorter, in my opinion. And it's got some wear and tear. And each type of material is a different material than the other one, so it really works to pull off the look. And because it's soft goods, it does not restrict, for the most part, any of his articulation. As far as I can tell, this is their typical male body with all the joints you could need. Double jointed knees, swivel thighs, blah blah blah, waist, blah blah, arms, double jointed arms, shoulder, butterfly joints, ball jointed head, ball jointed top of the neck, diaphragm joint, waist joint, hip joints, any joint you need. Wrists are on a ball peg situation where it plugs into both sides. So are the feet. Just crazy articulated. One thing I will point out is that Tamara Morrison, especially in Boba Fett, is a little more heavier set
Mm-hmm.
and
Thick.
thick.
As we've come to know.
If you guys feel him up, he has what feels to be a fat suit
Nice.
on the regular male buck rather than having so this chunkiness, I don't know if you can see that, squishes
Oh man.
because he's got a fat suit on to make him look heavier set so that the body, it's the regular body but it looks fat.
It's a nice touch.
It'd be great if every time he squeezed it, he said Boba Fett's classic line, which is.
Aye!
That's right.
Great sculpt and paint on the hands. Yeah.
Are those hands large or am I crazy?
Nope, he doesn't. They're not.
Okay.
They probably seem large because the peg, like it goes thick, thin, thick again,
Maybe.
rather than. Plus, he's wearing gloves, and he has a wire in his hood, so you can put his hood up and then pose it kind of poorly. It needs a wire in the back, but.
I am the Emperor.
But
Right? Then Boba Fett
Yeah.
become the Emperor in Star Wars.
what?
Huh?
Did you say Dumbo?
That's what I heard him say.
Dumbo!
What did you say?
So then Boba Fett become the Emperor in Star Wars.
Yes,
Oh.
that's how the Emperor comes back. And taking a quick perusal of the directions, they give you directions on how to properly take his cloak off
Oh.
and put it back on and tie it right, and how to move him properly. Like every Hot Toys has, like, don't move your body this way, don't do this, don't do that, because they're super fragile and hand painted.
It's the first step, ask permission.
Did Mezco Conan come with instructions on how to retie his loincloth?
Nope,
Okay.
sure did.
That's a point for Hot Toys.
Hot Toys also gives you this bag, which you can't really see, but it comes with
Oh, joints.
4 extra wrist joints
Oh, nice.
for a total of 8
Sweet.
wrist joints. So if you lose or break some, you don't have to go, Christ, my super.
You ever broken one?
Not on a Hot Toys.
Okay.
I have broken one on a different company,
Sure.
but they also gave me replacements.
Nice.
So yeah, he is crazy, and they even have instructions how to properly weaponize him.
What?
He's
Weapons?
I would just put his gaffy sticker thing on here, but they show you how to properly do it, so you don't mess things up.
nice.
And what's really nice about this one is every instruction is in English and in Japanese. So you can actually read. I can't remember if it's Hot Toys. I got one set of instructions that was not in English, so I was like, okay, I'll just hopefully follow the.
Shows you how to retie the knot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just so you know, it says something like, the outfit is not attachable, don't try to take it off, otherwise it might get damaged. Do not excessively bend the arms or legs, blah blah blah. Do not place the figures in hot temperature or humidity, it might be damaged. Be careful when handling. Avoid direct contact with the hood and the head sculpt for long periods of time because the color of fabric may transfer onto the figure.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Anyone who's dealt with the Hot Toys has had to deal with these stupid issues. But, I mean, I have, what do you keep saying?
Tiny human.
Tiny human.
Tiny human, yeah.
So, there's him.
Sorry, I dropped the ball
No,
there.
that's all right. So, he comes with his gigantic Tusken Raider blaster rifle sniper thing with a strap
It's the best strap I've ever seen.
that has a snap here so you can take it off and move it around. It has a snap on this side if you want to move it around. It looks like wood, but it's plastic.
It's gorgeous.
There's that's just wood paneling, but it's all just paint and sculpt. Got some metal stuff. Yeah. Sight has got some orange on there, but yeah, and I guarantee you somewhere there's a hand that can hold these perfectly. Just haven't got there yet. So that is exquisitely done. Like, you can look at this, just
That's great.
crazy little details. All the screws and stuff so you can go kill your Jawas. And he also comes with
Pipe.
his gaffy stick.
Oh.
Now, those of you who have watched the show, I can't tell you if this is the one he makes himself or not. I don't know.
Or the other one?
Yeah, because I can't remember. I thought the one he made got destroyed, but he's got another one with him, which takes place beforehand or after. I don't know. Anyway, this is still Mandalorian, so he's got his gaffy stick, which again has a phenomenal sculpt. This I originally thought was fabric. It's actually just sculpted, and then has some strings tied on to give it the appearance. It has a wonderful rusted dirt paint job on the metal parts. This acorn thing is just crazy. It feels super fragile, so I'm going to play with it recklessly.
Nice.
But he can easily kill 10 stormtroopers no problem back when he was dressed like this.
Okay.
Spoilers. That power goes away when the story needs him to suck. He comes with this blaster, which again is just looks like a piece of wood.
Yep.
Miniature wood.
Are there two of those, or is the other one different?
Two of them. So they are the same blaster and they have the same paint, but it's just different enough that you can believe that maybe he scratched it in the same spot twice. But if you look at the paint, it is different. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, he comes with we'll just say it, a fucked up stormtrooper helmet from when he hits it with a gaffy stick. And it does have a peg, so you can put it on your stormtrooper Hot Toys figure, or whatever Hot Toys body or 12-inch body you have. Immaculate dirt pattern.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And it's broken, and you probably can't see it on camera, but the green plastic is, see-through.
Huh.
So, yeah. Awesome sauce.
I think I would use that helmet as part of a base.
A base, you say?
Yes.
Well, guess what, Toast? He comes with the base. What's that? He comes with two bases. That's right, he comes with two bases. So he comes with some rocks and dirt molded plastic base.
Again, looks incredible.
Looks very much like part of the mountain and stuff in the episode where he shows up fighting the stormtroopers and Mandalorian and all that stuff to get his armor back. You're going to be able to stick the post or the stand in there to hold him up. And because they're crazy, they did a second completely different sculpted one so that you can have each Boba Fett with their own piece of land. Again, put the post in there. What did I say? That's right. As with almost, I think every Hot Toys, they come with the traditional doll stand where this is just on tension.
Oh.
So that goes like that, and you put it under his crotch so it doesn't stick out too much. You can't see it.
His crotch or the stand?
The stand.
Okay.
He also comes with a clamping one, so you can have flying poses, jumping poses, so that can plug in. Like, so when he's got his backpack on and flying away, you can do a flying stand.
Can this one wear the backpack?
Yes.
Nice.
And this is 100% coil articulated resins. So you have a flight stand that can plug into either wood base. You have a stand that can plug into either base. They took care of you.
But it's one stand and one flight stand.
One stand and one flight stand because you have a Boba Fett with a backpack, so you can't have this Boba Fett flying if the other Boba Fett is flying. Speaking of which, why yes, there are two figures in this incredibly expensive set. Here is Boba Fett after he gets back his armor. It is super worn up, rusty, beat to hell, and They reproduced every little nick and scratch. Even Wilson noticed that one of the red dots is not up here. It is super beat up. It looks amazing. This is the effect that Toast wants on his Marvel Legends Hydra Stomper.
Yeah.
And they did it for him. For me. Again, it is the same hero body. He does have a fat suit on this one as well. So he is a little, it's easier to see that if you had another Hot Toys guy next to him. Again, all these bullets are separate. There's amazing paint. The black is plastic. It's not painted shiny black. It is a separate piece.
Yeah.
His
Thing moves.
That's a little scary.
I'm terrified that that'll break.
Yeah.
Unlike certain other toys, he can bend his arm in the normal fashion, and his hoses.
And he has a hose. He
all
has three
hoses.
Three hoses.
Stay attached.
So not only did they do it right, they added an extra hose as an extra. Fuck you, Wilson.
That's right. And everything is painted. This is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's got real working buckles all over the place. He's got his knee blaster, which is probably the best thing in Book of Boba Fett, is when he uses that. If he doesn't use it in... No, he uses it in Mandalorian. I take that back. F you, Book of Boba Fett. I can't remember. Someone can correct me. I don't care. Yeah, he looks amazing. And this is, of course, the next episode. He paints it all up nice. And I don't know why that seems like such not a Boba Fett. Like, the first time we meet Boba Fett, he's got dents and scratches all over the place.
Yeah, you don't give a shit.
Why would he care 30 years later? Like, oh, now I want to take care of my
He's
stuff.
matured.
So, just crazy. Same super articulated body. His head doesn't get a lot of movement, but doesn't really need. Ah!
Oh my god.
Yeah, just crazy. I forgot to mention, this is the newer body that has soft ratchets.
Nice.
So he should not fall once you get him standing properly.
But he also does come with a stand.
He also does come with a stand. And in this mode, he comes with one of the coolest things about Boba Fett is his jetpack.
How does that attach?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's magnetic. So it again is also immaculately painted with battle
Isn't it
damage.
supposed to have a giant missile in it?
So yes, it does come with a missile that he uses to murder people, and it can slide in there, and again launches off. Now Wilson might say that's pretty cool, but it shoots off, and you go, well, you know what they gave you?
Oh no, they did.
They gave you some translucent fire pieces that I'm not going to shove all the way in, so you can have it. Imagine.
That's cool.
So you can have it starting to shoot out.
It's very cool.
That's nice.
To murder people. I never noticed in all the Boba Fett toys that they have little two things sticking out here. Now I know they do. I don't know what they're for, but hey, kibble.
Do those thrusters move?
Yep. And then, in case
I really love me some
fire effects,
blast effects.
Blast effects. Well, guess what, Wilson? He comes with blast effects that you can pop in. And again, I'm not going to jam these in yet because, but
gotta get it right first.
So you can have blast effects that you can use his flying stands.
I can see you shaking her head.
It was appropriate that time. It's like the first time.
So he comes with that, so that's awesome. For those of you who remember of a certain age, he has a flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
So he comes with, and there's instructions on how to pull the nozzle off, and then you insert this on so he can have the fire effect. I think that's the right side. Is it the right side? I don't know. It is the wrong side.
Yeah, I would think the side with the tubes maybe.
Yes, sorry. So you take his hand off, and then this clips onto there, and then you can put his hand back on, and then you have fire effect. And he comes with his hologram of Boba Fett that in the episode when he goes, "You're not a Mandalorian," he says, "I'm a Mandalorian," and then he pulls up his family history. And this is his little hologram saying, "Hey, look, me, I'm Boba Fett." And this goes on the side. This pulls out, and then you can slide that in, so you can hold that. So you got a nice little that. And while you're here, you can also. He has the family history to prove that he's a Mandalorian that also attaches in there. This piece right here slides out, and you can stick those in there. And then, as we mentioned, he has his knee blaster. Well, you know what you can do. Take this all apart, and they give you directions, and you can put on this knee blaster in case you have a broken one. So these tiny missiles clip on over that side somehow. Man, that looks terrifying. So he comes with 2 on that side and 1 for this side, so you can go shoot off your knee rockets. And again, they give you directions on how to do that and not break your toy. I appreciate that. I super appreciate the fact that they give me 2, because I will break one if I try and do that. 'Cause meat paws.
Are you gonna, like, when you get this thing and you really kind of dive into messing with them, are you gonna do all of this stuff? Like
Yes.
attach all of these pieces just to do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
This Boba Fett will be flying and have all his rockets and stuff shooting off
Gotcha.
above crappy Boba Fett.
Gotcha.
So not only does he come with all of that, he also comes with a plethora of hands. And by plethora, I mean 7 extra hands. So he comes with, both figures have relaxed hands, and then he comes with a thumbs up hand, which I'm guessing is him about to press his button or thumbs up. He comes with trigger hand to hold his guns. He comes with
That's another trigger.
different trigger hand. How's it different? This one has a slightly bigger grip than this one. So this is a gun hand and this is a rifle hand. That's how you tell. Can you really tell it? Am I making that up? Probably.
Yeah,
You'll never know.
I will.
The handgun does go into his hip pouch.
He has a left thumbs up.
Boba Fett's known for
He
and giving a thumbs up.
has his finger pressing
Pressing a button.
a button or Fennec Shan.
The what?
Fennec Shand.
Fennec Shan, that's his girl
Oh, yeah.
sidekick. He
Oh.
likes to tap her.
Oh, I see.
Oh, look at that.
Gotta find the man in the boat.
Yeah.
Comes with that hand. And then he comes with a pair of fists. So anything you need your Boba Fett to do from The Mandalorian, you can do. Just be very, very, very careful. As with a toy of, this isn't a toy. This is an adult collect. This isn't even adult. This is like a senior citizen collectible. Don't let Thor Ragnarok near this thing, because he'll knock it over and it'll be a million pieces.
It's a movable statue.
It is a movable statue.
Yep.
That man, I had wished I'd seen Book of Boba Fett. I may have just not needed to spend this
Wouldn't
much.
have cared.
Well, I saw it before Book of Boba Fett, and it was just Boba Fett, awesome old man Boba Fett, and it brought back Boba Fett's the greatest. He's so cool, and it's Sideshow. I have a bunch of other Sideshow. I don't have a 12-inch Boba Fett. He'd look great. And then I knew they would eventually release 6-inch black and 3 3/4-inch the vintage collection figures, and they would be just fine. But I was just so excited. He looked so cool, and I had an opportunity to get him for cheaper because, spoilers, I work at the comic store.
It's worth the money.
It's two figures.
It's
two figures
for 500.
I'm gonna give him, if he wasn't, even if he was 300, like if money was no object, I would give it a 5. But no toy should be this expensive. I'm super happy. I can't believe I haven't broken anything. I can't believe I didn't break anything on camera just to be devastated that I spent that much money and broke it on camera. Everything looks amazing. The new ratcheted body compared to all my other Hot Toys who don't have ratchet bodies is just exceptional. I can't.
When's the last time you bought Hot Toys?
Avengers Infinity War Thor.
That must be nice.
With lighting effects.
So it's been a few years.
It has been.
And they've updated the body.
Yes. And when I bought that Thor, I'm like, this is the last one. I can't keep dropping hundreds of dollars on basically a toy that I'm afraid to touch. Because the early ones were, because of the way they were designed, they're like, don't turn his head left and right unless you lift it up because the neck would cut into the paint of the chin. And
man, they just put stress all over you.
They're just telling you, like, don't. This isn't a child's toy. Don't.
Right. Yeah.
And I super appreciate that. And I love this thing, and it looks great. And he looks, the soft goods looks so much better than plastic.
Oh yeah.
And it just looks amazing. And both of them look. I can't believe how. But, man, that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, but there's a ton of accessories, and the thing is gorgeous.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Based on price?
Based on price, and that's with me getting a discount.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went out of order, but man, I can't stop looking at the paint. Like, wow, it looks like a piece of metal that just keeps getting hammered on, and I'm like, how do you do that? And then the fact that I got Word Monk Boba Fett, like, part of me, a sick, let me say this one more time, sick part of me wants to go on eBay and buy a bunch of shitty Kenner 12-inch Stormtroopers just so Boba Fett can murder them, and I can remember old man Boba Fett as being awesome and the greatest thing next to the Mandalorian.
That makes sense to me.
Sure.
Because all I do is have money and room and space.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But the fact that you can put all his blast effects and flames and stuff, and then you can hide it by putting the pieces back so there's not a big hole, like, you know.
Yeah, looking at these forearms, I don't even know where stuff is supposed to come out so that you can put different stuff in.
Yeah.
But it's so well intricated.
Yeah, it's just, man. So yeah, the only thing that I would want is to make him better would be to have guys to kill. Just throw in a dead stormtrooper. Give me 3 figures for the price.
This isn't the version that I would want.
Mm-hmm.
I would want 1 figure, not 2, so that I could just swap heads on roughly this body, but repainted. I liked the clean look with the, I'm going to call it black undersuit instead of this white padding here.
Yes.
So this is not my ideal.
So you want Book of Boba Fett cleaned up version?
The next episode after
Yes.
this.
Yes. Yes.
Or was it the end of that? Whatever it was.
I love the battle damage. In my headcanon, Boba Fett doesn't give a crap about if he has scuff marks, because this dent has been here since Empire Strikes Back, and if he cared, he would have fixed that.
I just like the uniformity of the black undersuit with the crisp, clean armor.
Oh,
It
sure.
looked so fantastic.
It does.
But then you swap the other head onto here, and you make him hold the helmet, and like, oh,
We can do that.
you could, but then you'd have a headless body
Yeah,
that
well,
you've paid too much
I
money
put
for.
the Stormtrooper head on.
I think it's great. I'm also gonna go 4.5, and that's really. I'm saying minus half a hammer because this isn't the version that I want, and I'm holding that against the toy. But really, it's not gonna get better than this.
It is. I'm so happy. I'm so poor.
4.5 from me too. I agree with everything you guys have said.
Suck up. What?
Wait, you were here?
I was here.
Oh.
Spoilers. I also pre-ordered the Thor
Oh God.
Love and Thunder 2-pack. Well, it's
so
not a
it's-
2-pack. It is It's what you want. It's the swappable parts.
Okay.
So you can have sleeveless Thor or battle armor Thor. So I broke my own promise or my own rule twice, and Thor: Love and Thunder will have to suck for me to not want that figure. What are you doing?
Sorry, I didn't think it was like going.
Well, this was the last episode for Wilson. He's getting fired. Oh man. I didn't think my phone would make noise. My phone makes noise? Do you not understand there's a goddamn hyperdrive on the fucking ship? And they're like, it's gotta be for days that they're getting followed.
Dude, it was broken. I don't know what you're talking about. I still don't understand. You have to tell me off camera.
God, that show sucks. You know, that's been it. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let us know if you're insane and buy Hot Toys. I can't stop. I might go home and I'm so hyped right now. I might just. What the hell, man?
God damn it! Twice? Scale.